Welcome to Sunday Night Live in the City with your favorite him, Jermaine Jones, at 7 p.m. on Sundays on Facebook and on YouTube. You can also catch us on all social media platforms with the most current events, hottest entertainment news, and what's going on with the hottest independent artists. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Night Live in the City with your favorite him, Jermaine Jones. So I'm so excited to have our special guest tonight. Our special guest will be Tamika, one of our new artists to MTR Sounds. I'm so excited to have her as one of our artists signed to our distribution label, MTR Sounds. So congratulations to Tamika and her new single, Abba Father, You Are Everything. We're going to get into that and everything she has going on. You're going to get a chance to meet her. I'm going to sing for you and all of that good stuff. So before we get into that, let's get into our hot topics. You know, I always come to you guys with your hot topics. So let's get into those first. No, first, before we get into the hot topics, I'm telling y'all, they're saying these masks off and everything. I'm keeping mine on. I'm not taking it off. I'm telling you, so don't look at me weird if y'all see me out and I have my mask on. I'm not taking it off. So I just wanted to be clear on that part. So first. Bear with me one moment. All right, so let's talk about T.I. and Tiny. So we've been following this case and everything that's going on with T.I. and Tiny. Now, at this point, All right, so the LAPD has opened investigation into the allegations of abuse against T.I. and Tiny. So the Los Angeles Police Department has officially opened an investigation into the rapper T.I. and his wife Tiny Harris. According to the LAPD spokesperson, the news comes after an anonymous woman filed a police report accusing the rapper and his wife of abuse, drugging, and assault in 2005. Now, it is 2021. I'm not taking away from the fact that this happened to her. If it happened, it's a horrible thing. But what T.I. is saying that is, even if it did happen, he's not even saying that it may not have happened. What he's saying is that even if it did happen, say who you are, show your face so that we can fully explain the situation. So they're being accused of doing all of these things. There's all these, everything is alleged. Let's be very clear. It's alleged. So they're being accused of all these things, allegedly of sexing and drugging and taking advantage of this woman who refuses to say her name and will not show her face. So what T.I.'s rebuttal was, even in his song, show your face, say who you are. So even allow us to defend our case or prove you wrong, or if you're right, then show your face. So I agree with T.I. 100%. Whoever you are, I mean, if it happened and it's your truth, show your face. Show your face. So next, I want to say congratulations to Bruno Mars. Congratulations, Bruno. So Grammy Award-winning star Bruno Mars has become the first artist to have 5 singles granted Diamond certification by the Record Industry Association of America, so the RIAA. 5 Diamond singles. Congratulations to Bruno Mars. And you know, Versace on the Floor is one of my favorite cuts by him. I'm gonna leave the door open. That other new song that he just came out with, I love that song. So big ups to Bruno. Oh, I didn't put this in there, but the Billboard Awards, I'm telling y'all, they were lit. If you have not seen them, go back to YouTube, check them out. We talked about them last week, but they were on last Sunday. So if you have not checked out the Billboard Awards, please do so. DJ Khaled, her, And Migos' performance was phenomenal. Drake did a wonderful speech for being the artist of the decade, which I think he is well deserving of. Um, who's the other performances that I like from the Billboard Awards? Just to recap, um, there were a lot of good performances, but it was really DJ Khaled. I love Drake's announcement. The Jonas Brothers, they did a phenomenal job. Yeah, so if you have not, check out the Billboard Awards. Those clips were amazing. So back to our hot topics. Um, one moment. So next we are going to go to Fantasia and her husband. Congratulations to my American Idol big sister. I am very, very happy for her on her new baby. I mean, if you know anything about Fantasia's story, she has been through it. And I mean, through and through. I mean, ups and downs, relationship throughs, career throughs. I mean, all the way from the bottom back up, from the bottom back up, from the bottom back up. And I'm so happy that she found love with her husband after everything she's been through with relationships. And I'm so happy where she is in her career. Fantasia, Sunday Night Live in the City loves you so much. Congratulations on the new baby. Congratulations on you and your husband, your success and your happiness. We love you here at Sunday Night Live in the City. So that's to my American Idol big sister, Fantasia. Moving on. Congratulations to Cam Anthony. He is 20 years old from Philadelphia, the winner of Voice. I'm telling y'all, we was talking about this too. I'm telling y'all got to stay tuned to these hot topics because I'll be keeping y'all on the up and up. I told y'all that this young man was going to win and you better watch out. So let's be very clear. If you have not seen this young brother sing, his name is Cam Anthony. He is the winner of The Voice this season. And you need to go check this young man out because his performance, his stage presence, the tone, his intonation, the tone of his voice, his delivery, you would never think that this young man is 20 years old, Sunday Night Live in the City from Philly. Well, now I'm in the county. Let's be very clear, I'm in Delaware County now, but we're still Sunday Night Live in the City. So congratulations to Cam Anthony. Now, I want to move on to Victor from The Voice. Now, this man, he sang, I Can Only Imagine. And I'm going to tell you, in the beginning, because you know we always keep it real here on Sunday Night Live in the City. In the beginning, I wasn't drawn, but when he tapped into that place, every artist has that place in that space. And when he tapped into that place and began to let go of the cameras and begin to minister the song and be in his element, I'm telling y'all, he took me all the way to be surrounded by your glory. What will my heart feel? Listen, he nailed it. So, Victor, you did a wonderful job. I am so proud of you, and we are rooting for you and your career here on Sunday Night Live in the City with your favorite hen. So, moving forward. I'm going to sing a song for you guys. So bear with me one moment. Before we bring Tamika on and Chastity and my mother, we always keep up on the verses. So Swiss Beats and Timberland are doing a versus Memorial Day weekend. So this Sunday, we'll come in and I'll do a live. It won't be like this, but I'll do a live to recap their verses. So this evening, after the verses this weekend, I'll come in, I'll do a live, and we're going to go in on Swiss Beats and Timberland. And we're just going to see what, we're going to just give our opinion. Because, we're not judging. We don't judge here. This is a no judgment zone. No judgment zone, but we all do have an opinion. So what I'm going to do is I'm about to sing for you guys in one moment. Then we'll go to our commercial break, and then we'll come back with Tamika, my beautiful Patrice Cornett, and Chastity. She'll be joining us as well, our special guest this evening. Again, I'm so excited for Tamika signing to MTR Sounds, releasing her new single, Abba Father, You're Everything. I'm excited. We'll be debuting that here on the show. It will be released on all social media platforms, distributed by NTR Sounds through Sony Orchard. I'm so excited for all of that. So bear with me one moment, and I'm going to sing for you guys live on Sunday Night Live in the City with your favorite hymn. All because of my beautiful. There's so much life I've left to live, and the fire's burning still. When I watch you look at me, I think I could find the will to stand for every dream and forsake the solid ground and give up the fear within. What would happen if they ever knew I'm in love with you? 'Cause I'd surrender everything to feel the chance to live again. I'd reach to you. I know you can feel it too. We'll make it through 1,000 dreams. I still believe, and if you give them all to me, I hold you in my arms and never let go. I surrender. I know I can't survive another night away from you. You're the reason I go on, and I need to live the truth right now. There's no better time. From this fear I will break free, and to live with love again. And you can't take that away from me. They will see I reach to you. I know you can feel it too. We'll make it through 1,000 years to believe. Them all to me, I hold you in my arms and never let go. I surrender. Every night getting longer, and this fire's getting stronger, baby. I'll swallow my pride. I'll be alive if you hear my call. I surrender. I reach to you. I know you can feel it too. We'll make it through 1,000 eyes to believe. Them all to me, my arms and never let go. I surrender. Right here, right now, I give my life to live again. Now break free, take me. I am right now. I give my life to live again. Now break free, take me. My everything. tuning in to Sunday Night Live in the City with your favorite hymn. We thank our sponsors. After this commercial break, we will be right back. Kendra Jones from K-Vision Fashion Design and Stylist. Lady Ray from Lady Ray's Cuisine, Healthy Choice and Sweet Treat. Catrice from Cat's Crochet, handmade with love, customized crochet. Tia from Chef Tia's Cooking, delicious meal prep and catering. Rob from Humag Distribution for TV and video. And I would like to give a special thank you to the executive producer of the show from HB Visual Connections, my mother, Catrice Cornett. So if you're an entrepreneur or a small business, contact us today so you can advertise on Sunday Night Live in the City with your favorite hymn, Jermaine Jones. Looking for advertisement? Your favorite hymn is here for you. On Sunday Night Live in the City with Jermaine Jones, we have advertisement for independent artists and small businesses, where you can expand your brand, promote your product to over 10,000 of our unique and creative viewers and followers. MTR Sounds Music Distribution, founded by independent artists for the independent artists. For more information, contact us at MTR Sounds 2020 on Facebook for a package customized just for your brand. Inbox Jermaine or Catrice today.
Hello everyone, how are you? This is Catrice Cornett and I am here with my friend Tamika Rankines. She is excited, we both are excited about her new single that is called Abba, You Are Everything to Me. It was my privilege and honor to produce it with her and to sing on this track. We are expecting God to do some great things, not just through this song, but through her ministry. Tamika is a life coach, and she has the Abba Creatives Expression Ministry, where she actually helps people to understand who they are, and she lifts them up and motivates them to be the best that God has created them to be. So without further ado, I'm going to let her just share her heart a little bit.
Well, hello everybody. Hello. I'm so excited and ecstatic about my new up-and-coming single, Abba, You're Everything to Me. And it was done through MTR Sounds. So I'm excited about just how it's going to be a blessing to you all. It'll be just a beautiful song that you can just worship, bask in his presence, and just glorify God, because he is truly everything to us and anything to us. So those of you who know me, I'm Coach T. Most people, I'm Tamika Rankines, but most people know me as Coach T from Abba Life Coach and Mentoring. So I'm excited and I can't wait for you to hear this new song. I know you're going to be blessed by it.
So tell us a little bit about how you got the idea for the song.
Wow. If I can really talk to you about from the place and space where this song came from, it was actually last year during the pandemic. It's funny because I had gotten a word that was released that God was going to begin to use me to write songs. And at the time, I did not know anything about writing songs. And God had just begun to download songs to me. And this was one of the first songs that he downloaded to me during last year's pandemic. It was just during my intimate time of worshiping him and spending time in prayer that he had given me the words to this song. And it was a song that I really wanted to do, a love song to give back to him, just to let him know that he's everything to me, he's anything to me. And that's how the song came about. And even as a result of the community and the name for my business all last year that was birthed during the pandemic time. So I'm just excited about what God is doing in my life. And I think just grateful for this opportunity just to be able to give this song back to him. This is truly a song that is his, it's my, I like to call it my pandemic Papa Praise, and pandemic Papa Praise song. I'm just giving glory, honor, and praise back to him for being any and everything to me. And just how much I love him. So this was such a privilege to work on this project. It was an amazing opportunity for me to work with some amazing artists, Catrice, and just some of the other people that worked on the project along with us. So I'm excited about what this project is going to do and how it's going to be a blessing to you. So make sure that you look out for it because it's coming up soon.
Sunday Night Live. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Sunday Night Live in the City with your favorite hymn. So I'm so excited to bring our new artist that's been signed to MTR Sounds on. Tamika, how are you, Coach T? How you doing?
Hey, how are you doing, Jermaine? I'm doing great.
Oh, wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Coach T. Tell us who you are.
Hi, I'm Tamika Rankines, but most people on social media and those from ABBA Life Coaching and Mentoring, they know me as Coach T. I'm born and raised Tamika Monet Rankines, actually. I live in Pennsauken, in the Pennsauken, New Jersey area now. Born and raised in the city. I'm just a city girl who was born and raised. So a little bit about me. Oh my, so much to say.
So you're from Pennsauken, you're from New Jersey. You're from Pennsauken, you're from New Jersey. So tell us a little bit about your
I live in Pennsauken. I'm actually from Camden, New Jersey. But okay. I live in Pennsauken now.
So tell us a little bit about your story, Coach T.
Wow. Like, where do I even start? Well, a little bit about my story. I guess I'll pick up a little bit, even starting from last year, from this place and space, from where we actually started with the song. But just a little bit about me. Like I just told you, I'm from the Pennsauken area. I actually work for social services. I've been working for social services now for over 30 something years, but I also am a life coach and mentor. As you guys all know, ABBA Life Coaching and Mentoring is my business. But I actually started off volunteering. I would do a volunteer mentoring and just help out serving, volunteer and mentoring with a women's group. A women's group is called Exhale Women's Fellowship, where I would just volunteer. It started actually there, volunteering with women who go through crisis. So that's a little bit about what I do. Me, I'm just a regular person. That's it, who just love helping people and just love doing different things. So if I could just really talk a little bit about where the place and space of just last year came about. It actually just so much, it came about actually during the pandemic. I think I shared a little bit of that in the interview where actually I had received a word that I was going to start writing songs. And I used to write years ago. I used to write poetry, and I had written a poem once, and I had written a play once years ago for church. So I kind of thought that time was done. That time was over with. You know, it was just a season in my life where that's what I did, and I guess I just got busy with life. And so it was so funny when I actually had gotten that word that God was going to begin to use me to download songs again. And that I also got another word that I was going to begin to write, that creativity was going to begin to come alive. And I just think that it was just ironic that it would come alive during such a time where it was just so much natural.
It wasn't ironic. It was ordained. It wasn't ironic. It was ordained.
You're right. It was ordained. It was an ordained time. I guess it was an ordained. Well, no, it was an ordained time during a time where it was so much of of the opposite going on in our world, because it was during the COVID time, during the time where we're so much of the opposite, so much loss going on, so much where I could just say it, so much death going on. But it was even in my own natural life, I was experiencing some of those things with family, like everybody else going through with family, just relationships, friendships, everything. I think last year for all of us was being challenged, but I know specifically for myself as well. But it was even during that time, I guess, that we had that time to just be still, to even be able to hear God speaking. And it was just during that time that I drew closer to him, and that he began to just download to me different things that I thought were dead and dormant, if I could just be honest. And creativity was one of those things. Actually, the writing was a portion of it, but also the business aspect of it, because I had been volunteering for years and coaching and mentoring. I had been doing it for years anyway. I had served in ministry, and I had operated in areas where I counseled and walked with people anyway. But it was during that time that it was downloaded to me that it was time for me to begin to step out and begin to start a business. And he began to download. And that's where the name actually came from, even ABBA Life Coaching and Mentoring. So after I began to step out and do that, that's where the community, I have a Facebook community called ABBA Creative Healing Community, or ABBA Creatives is what I like to call everybody, because most of the people that are on there are so creative in so many different ways and shapes and forms. So I just love the creativity just for all people. It's so much just the uniqueness and the creativity. And because my creativity have came alive again, it just seems fitting that will be the area that I will be able to help people in, to help motivate them to heal so that they can create. So that for me, with the life coaching and mentoring, that's the two aspects of life coaching that I actually operate in, helping people get whole and healed again from different things in life that have taken them to a place where you don't even feel like, creating anymore. If you were singing or painting or writing, that thing was blocked and stopped. I can say it because I lived that way, and God has brought me out past it. So I guess it is right. Like you said, it was ordained for me to go and help others do the same thing. I always desired to see people whole anyway. So that was a way that he already took me. And now he has added the creativity aspect to that as well.
So how do you, with everything that's going on, we're talking about the pandemic, and there's so much, depression and death and so much darkness. How do you stay positive? What would you give the word for the people to encourage them, to uplift them, to stay positive in such a dark time, in such a dark space?
Hope. That's the word. To me, it's always, you always have hope in Christ. One thing I know,
hope and faith.
Hope and faith in Christ. Let me say it that way. For me, and my prayer life has been, for me, one of those things. But worship, a newfound joy for worship and just singing to the Lord. We've been in, so we were in the house. You figure a lot of things were shut down. Worshiping God, reading the word of God, worshiping the word, singing the word of God. So just really going back to the foundational things for me, if I can say anything, and that starts with my relationship with my Abba Father, and that's why the Abba is so important to me, because I really have come to know him closer as a father. And my natural father is deceased, so he's not here. I don't have my natural father. But God, my Abba Father, he's always been there. And realistically, for me, during the time of the pandemic, with everything that was going on, it gave me an opportunity to reflect back on all the different places and spaces in my life that he brought me through, where I know I could have been dead and going out of here a long time ago. And just to see how he has brought me so far, and how he has carried me along the way and took care of me, and how I can always depend on him in spite of everything. Men can fail you, but just knowing that he will never fail me. So for me, it's personal.
Thank you. I'm telling you, that is the truth. So, talking about your new single, and congratulations signing to MTR Sounds through distribution. I'm so excited for that. I'm very excited for that. We have great things on the horizon for you. So how did you come to me, Catrice Cornett, which is my beautiful HP Visual Connections, the COO of MTR Sounds, my everything. How did you meet her? How did you guys come to get to know each other?
Wow. I actually met your mother, Catrice, through Kingdom Outreach through KO, where Apostle Desmond and Pastor Yannick Wiggins, that's my apostle and my pastor. So that's how I met where your mother was actually singing on a praise and worship team. So we met there, and I don't know, we just seemed to connect, and God has drawn us closer. And she's just such a beautiful person and a very creative person. But I love it because she also was one, I must honestly say, that helped push me to actually put some legwork to the things. Because in the beginning, I didn't foresee it going as far as it did. It was just something that was in my head and that I had written out. But Catrice actually helped me to be able to push it to be able to record and push and put the project together. So, and just the connection that we have as friends, and just talking and sharing. And she's just a beautiful person. You're right, all the way around.
Listen, I call her my beautiful because she really genuinely is. Her spirit is a great spirit. So we're going to bring beautiful on because she did help with this single. Hi, beautiful.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you guys? Good to see you.
Good. What you laughing at, Mom?
I'm laughing at both of y'all.
So, since we're talking about the single and Tamika and MTR Sounds and everything that we have going on, tell us how you got involved with the creative part of the new single.
Well, I'm always in the studio doing something since Brand New Day Live. I've always been in the studio, always writing, always creating, and I had just released The Greatest Commandment, and me and Tamika was sitting around and we were talking and everything, and she told me her story and the prophecy that she had received about her being a songwriter, and she said, Catrice, do you think you could put some music to this for me? I'll never forget it. I was sitting at my desk in the dining room on my computer, and I was working on her website for her business, Abba Life Coach and Mentoring. So if you guys are looking for a life coach who will love on you, I'm just putting that pitch out there right now for Tamika, who will listen to you, who is fun to be around. She is not boring at all. Nothing boring about Tamika. She is real all the time.
Listen, sign me up. Look,
every time I see her, she is exactly the same. She's always smiling.
Do I get an MTR's friends and family discount?
Yes, you do. You know it. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, check her out. Check out her website is Abba Life Coach and Mentoring.com, and check her out. She is an amazing woman, just an amazing person all the way around. Like I was saying. And so anyway, she was like, you think you could put some music to this? I said, well, sing it in your phone. She was like, sing it in my phone. I said, yes.
I can't sing.
I said, sing it in your phone.
Like I told you, I have the lyrics, I have the vision, I have the word. I didn't say I had the.
Well, I needed something to go on. So she did that. She sang it in her phone, and the melody that she sang was very catchy and easy to catch on. So I went downstairs and I played it out, and then I just added, just filled it out, just made it a whole song, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. Then she calls me back and she says, I guess it was about after I sent it to her to make sure it was okay to send to the producer. She was like, yeah. She said, well, you know what? I woke up this morning. This how Tamika do you now. She said, I woke up and this is what I hear. I love you, Abba Father, love you so. I love you, Abba Father, I will never let you go. I will bless your name. She sang it to me now. She's singing now, okay? She sang it right to me over the phone. And she said, but you know who I hear singing that? I said, who, Tamika? She said, you know the young lady that you did that praise and worship song with her? I hear her voice singing that at the very end of the song. She said, I hear that. I said, you mean Chastity? She said, yeah. I said, okay, I'll ask her. And so I asked Chastity, and that's how the song just came together. But Chastity's voice sounded just in my head after she said it. I was like, I can hear that. You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing how God just creates voices to go with the purposes that he gives you. And that was one of the gifts that I've always had as a music director or a vocal coach. Like, if I hear a song, I can say, this song, you should be singing that song, or you should be singing that song according to the timbre or the tone of a person's voice. And so when she said it and she was singing to me, I was like, I can see and hear Chastity singing that. Even the words and the attitude of the section that she was singing fits Chastity's personality. So I was like, she would be perfect. So I asked her, and of course she said yes, and we got to work. You know how I do. We just got to work.
I know, because I remember when we went to Downell Studio and we were recording and we were working on it, and we went back, and we went one time, we went back. So I was a part of the process, and the finished product is so amazing. I'm so very, very proud of you. I'm so happy to be able to distribute the song through MTR Sound. So now we have Chastity here. Hey, Chas.
Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Thank you for having me.
So since you came in when my mom asked you to be a part of the project, what were you thinking at first? Oh no, why me? I knew.
Yes. I was like, you sure? She said she wanted me.
I know you.
And so she was like, yeah, she said she heard the song that we did, and that's what she wanted. I was like, okay, well, if she said it and you said it, that must be it. So get yourself together, Chastity, because you're doing this, and that's what you know.
And this is the way it's going. So, how long have you been singing with Miss Cornett?
Oh man, 2009, I want to say. Yeah, so
that's been a long time, Chas.
Yeah, about 12 years. Right?
Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah.
So, going into the studio and working on this single, how was it? Because I know I know you're used to the studio because I already know. But going in the studio working on this new single, how was it?
It was fun. I love the song. It's easy the words are easy because they're so true. You provide, you kept, you love, and like Catrice said earlier, it's a catchy tune. And we really just wanted to make sure that we got it right. No matter what it took, we wanted to make sure that we got it right. And now that I'm listening to Coach T, and she says she works social work, and I know what you do, Catrice, as far as the school district in Atlantic City for all of those years, and what I do, now it starts to make sense of how God just pulled this thing together because of the population that we are used to working with, who have always tried everything. We know from our lived experiences and from the people that we work that he is our everything. And without him, we're going to keep this. We can't do it without him. So we made the lyrics come to life,
I tell everybody, without him, life feels like a hamster wheel. Like, when you run in one of them things and they just keep going around in a circle and they're not going nowhere, but you running. They be in there and they be running, and you can't tell them that they're not making it nowhere. And they get on that wheel and they go around and around and around in the same circle. Get me off the wheel, okay? I want to go forward in real life.
Absolutely.
And I just love the song. It's so inspirational. It's so, and like you said, it's so easy. Just like God, he is so. Now, y'all know I don't get into preaching and stuff and like that. I don't do that. But he is. A lot of people make him so complex.
Yeah, he is
so easy. He's not that hard. People make it hard.
Yes.
Like, even in situations and circumstances in our life, we make situations more than what they need to be. That was a moment. That was a situation. That's what it is. Leave it there and move forward. Let's move forward, people. But that was just a little. So back to the song. So what are the goals and the aspirations for the song, Tamika? Where, or is the sky's the limit wherever the Lord takes you with it?
I say the sky, like you said, global. Sky's the limit. I believe that because I just think that this is a time where people need to heal. I mean, we've been hurting. People been going through. People lost loved ones and jobs and relationships. And the only starting place, let me say it that way, is returning back to your Abba Father, because only he knows the future. Only he knows. He can help us get back up and get back to whatever that new chapter, that new place is. So I think so many are starting that new. They're rebuilding. They're going through a new chapter or a new place in life. But you have to start back there. You have to start back with your relationship with him. And I don't care. That's whether you've been in church for forever or all your life, or if you're just starting. I think this new, people say the new normal, but it's just new. I'm just gonna say that this new, we all have to get back to that place, and it starts with him and asking him, what is it that you are requiring of me at this time? So to me, it just came back, just getting us back to the simplicity of being back in that easy relationship with him, and just letting him be our father, letting him father us, truly father us. And that's hard for some. That is hard for some, because some of us didn't have that. So if you didn't have that, you don't have anything to compare to. But he's the best, I can tell you.
I can relate. Listen, I can relate. I lost my father a few years ago, and his birthday was just the 24th. Rest in peace, Daddy. But I'm gonna tell you, my mom is my best friend. I'm a mama's boy. It ain't nothing like a father's love. I'm gonna tell you, and the love that you get from him compares to no other. I don't care. I tried it. I'm telling you, all kinds of stuff. Ooh-wee. You want to know about it? Let me tell you about it. You don't got time on the show. I done tried some things. But the most comfortable, peaceful, rewarding, safest place to be is in him, in his presence. And I know that. And I mean, I've come to him drunk. I've come to him high. I've come to him after a night of being out. I've come to him all kinds of ways. And the way that he loves on me is like no other.
Yeah.
So
I want to say this. Go ahead, Jermaine.
Oh, no, you can finish on this topic, because then I want to talk about David's 10, because I know Chastity's participating, you're participating. I know Tamika's participating, but finish on this, and then I want to move on to David's 10.
What I wanted to add about the song is I always have to have my little listening party, and my little I have like highest praise. They're my critics, because they're real. Like, they tell me they don't let me get away with nothing. So I was over your sister's house, Kendra's, and I played it, and I just put it on. I said, y'all want to hear the new track, Tamika's new song? I just played it. We just went on about doing what we were doing. We were working on making t-shirts. And so they was like, wait a minute, hold up. I feel like I need to lay down and just rest in the Lord. And that's exactly what it's supposed to make you do. That's exactly. They was like, we can't play this right now. We supposed to be working. I feel like I just need to rest in the Lord like that. I said, that's exactly what the song was intended to do. I was like, thank you for that, because that was the response that we are looking for. It's a time where you can just soak in Christ.
And everything is so crazy in your life. Just bask in the ambiance and just rest in his arms. I'm telling you, the most comfortable, safest place to be. And I also believe in, don't be so heavenly bound you're no earthly good. So I have a balance in my life, but I'm gonna tell you, the safest place, the most comfortable place to be in this cosmos is in the arms of our Abba Father. I'm telling you, and if you don't believe it from anybody else, listen. I'm telling you, that's the place to go. It's the Abba.
So on the marketing side, as the song is released, you guys will know, because I got some more videos. We're gonna put out some promo videos from when we were in the studio and this and that or whatever, all of that kind of stuff. And leading up to the actual release of the song, we're going to be promoting the t-shirt that Tamika had on.
I got it on now. Don't play with me. Y'all
That's right. Tamika's this t-shirt. You can purchase this t-shirt from Tamika's t-shirt store on her website, Abba Apparel. Abba Apparels. Then you get a free download. So go get your t-shirt
and then download the song.
And then you'll get a free download for the song. So we'll let you know.
Tamika, you better brand.
Right.
You better brand and you better market your business.
Yes, so we'll let you know when that starts happening. It's going to kick off right after the holidays, and we're ready. We're just excited for Tamika. Unmute your mic. We're just excited for what God is going to do with this song, because like Tamika, Jermaine, and Chastity both said, like, for those of you who don't know, Chastity is a counselor as well. She's a substance abuse counselor on her job, and that's what we were referring to, like the life that we've been living, the people that we've
I'm a
been
counselor
exposed to.
involuntarily. I'm gonna tell you because I always my friends. I'm gonna tell you the kind of people I attract. And my mom always be like, "You know how to fit."
Where did you meet these people?
I understand, Jermaine. I understand.
No, down
On
at
the
the
street.
Fruity Fox on Sun-Dry Boulevard.
I understand.
Yes. But yeah, so it is needed, and people are looking for like, and this is a segue into David's tent. I'm just telling you, God has been giving me visions and dreams of that park just being full of people for the whole weekend because people are so hungry for hope. They're hungry for something. They don't, and some of them don't even know that it's Jesus. But how about let me tell you that it's Jesus?
Let me tell you
Just
the
come.
feeling that you're
Just
feeling.
come.
I want you, in all I get understanding. So I want you to identify with the joy that you have that surpasses all understanding. The peace that you have while all of this craziness is going around. I want you to know why. And if you don't have it, I want to show you how you can get it. Come to David's tent between the 4th and the 6th. Log online. Come to the park, and I'm going to tell you it's going to be different. So
it is.
Tamika, what are you doing at David's tent this year?
I'm going to be praying and helping with the reading of the word as well. So I'll be helping your mom with those areas, or helping those that need help in those areas. So a couple of the times I'll be on there for prayer and reading of the word.
And I'm going to tell you, anybody, come. If you need a word of prayer, whatever you're going through, call in, come. When we had our telethon, we had some people who we were praying for, like directly on live, like whoever you are, come, call in, reach out. If you need a word of encouragement or prayer, we have that for you there as well. So Chastity, what you doing at David's tent?
So I will be ministering with Catrice Cornett in Highest Praise. Prayerfully, the praise team from my church will be able to minister, and I'll do some reading of the word as well.
Oh,
I'm excited.
Come on, David's tent.
I'm excited.
And beautiful, what you doing at David's tent?
Everything where everybody ain't, that's where I'm gonna be, and everything, just everything. You know how we roll. You know how we go.
Now, y'all know, listen, that Sunday Night Live in the city will be going live from David's tent. So we'll be recording live. Oh my gosh. This is going to be, I don't know, it's going to be, I'm going to set up, it's going to be all right. It's going to be nice for y'all. But that Sunday, we'll be closing out David's tent with your favorite hymn performing live. Listen, y'all pray, anybody that knows the words of prayer, pray my strength in the Lord, okay? So we will, Sunday Night Live in the city will be live at David's tent that Sunday. We're going like all the way real live and in person. Little do y'all know, Highest Praise, Catrice Cornett and Chastity and them,
we're going to be backing you up. That's what you're trying to say.
They'll be also joining your favorite hymn on stage. I just want y'all to know. Highest Praise will be joining your favorite hymn on stage at David's tent. And the Be Ye Always
Ready.
Okay. See, when the 2 or 3 are gathered and the saints get involved, this is what I'm talking about. So we are still accepting donations from David's tent. You can donate to David's Tent NJ on Cash App. You can inbox me. You can inbox my mother. You can reach out. We do need, calls for generators, insurance, refreshments for the staff, the tents and things like that. But donations are coming in, but keep them rolling, because let me tell you, when I say God is about to show up and show out, it's going to be like I had a dream about David's tent. It was like a volcano eruption. It was like, you know how when so much stuff is going on underneath of the earth and the volcano and then it just explodes. It's going to be an explosion of Jesus.
Yes, I love it.
An explosion, like it's going to be a volcano eruption of Jesus. And nobody's going to ask you for anything. Just come. And I'm going to tell you, come as you are. God is going to make the difference. Because some people be like, I know how church can be judgy. Because I've been through church.
It's not like that. It's not like that at all. Nowhere near.
And that's one disclaimer I want to put out. This is not a churchy event. Come how you are with your pajamas on, sweatpants.
That's right.
whatever. Just come, and I'm gonna tell you, you won't be the same. You will not be the same.
Yeah, it's an amazing experience. I used to say David's Tent was a ministry, but for me now it's a movement. God has moved us into a whole different, I guess, moved me into a whole different place and space as far as David's Tent is concerned. He's even been just like impressing upon me just to like to do it more often. Last year we did it once, the last Friday of every month after the weekend was over. He was like, I need you to do this at least once a month. And so we did it the last Friday of every month. And we just went live virtually. And if it was whoever signed up, that's who sang and came on and worship. We had people, one of our staff members is Hispanic, so it blesses me every time she reads the word. She'll read it in Spanish and then in English too. And when she prays, she does the same thing. And it's just
and listen, you know, I'm a bilingual in two things. I'm delivered from this profanity because I can tell you some bad words in Spanish and worship. Gloria a Dios. Dios te bendiga. Hallelujah. So
yeah, so
that way with me. I'm bilingual. But
yeah, it just, I don't know, it just does something to the atmosphere when we start worshiping him in different languages. I don't know if you've ever been in that type of situation before, but
even if you can't understand
it, that's it, Jermaine. Like, it's just something different about it, and it just shifts the atmosphere, you know. And so I love it when she does that. And then, of course, the worship is nonstop. So from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., we'll actually be in the park at New Brooklyn Park in Sicklerville, New Jersey. That's on New Brooklyn Freedom Road, New Freedom, New Brooklyn Road. Y'all know which road I'm talking about if you're from the area. And 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. will be virtual. So if you don't want to come out, if you're still not ready to be amongst people, you can still participate virtually in the evening hours. So we are still looking for registrations. You can register via our Davis page on Facebook.
I also want to reiterate, this will not be in an enclosed building. So you know, it's already saying we don't have to wear our mask anyway if you're vaccinated. But
right.
To wear my mask. Let's be clear.
Oh yes, please.
But it's just outside, so you can come to this event. It's not enclosed. Excuse me.
Yeah, it is outside, and we are asking people to wear masks if you come within if you have to be under the tent, like if you're coming to participate, like a worshiper or something like that. We're asking you to wear a mask. Only when you get ready to sing, you can take it off. But if you're going to be under the tent, and if you know you're going to get within 6 feet of someone, just be careful and wear your mask and keep social distancing. We are enforcing COVID rules as well. So, but we still want to worship God, and we're going to be free. But I'm excited for Tamika and what God is doing in her life.
I know. Before we wrap up the show, I wanted to get back to Tamika. So, I'm so excited for you signing to MTR Sounds. I'm so appreciative. I am so grateful. I'm excited for whatever else God is going to download into you, for you to write more music. If you come up with anything else that I can be a part of, make sure you let us know. Okay. And, I'll be more than happy to collaborate with you on a project. Now, then put it out there into the atmosphere.
All right now.
If you download something to use for me, let me know. And I'm telling you, I'm all on deck.
And I done heard you now. I done heard you. I said you.
I done put it out, and I said it.
You know I write plays and stuff too. When you were singing, all I could think about it is something like a musical. But we going.
Listen. See now you playing, because if
that's what I heard.
Talk about something. We working on a sequel from. I got a call. Matter of fact, we're gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk.
All right, sounds good.
Chas, I want to thank you so much for coming on this evening. I love you.
I love you.
Thank you so much, Chastity.
Oh, my pleasure.
That's what awesome. that's part of that end part. That's the end part. I was trying to get Catrice to make it longer. Catrice had to tell me. She said you can only handle it so long. You can't make the track. You can just stay there. When y'all just all come together It's just like I was almost laid out on my floor. I'm gonna tell you.
I told her, I said they won't play it on the radio if it's so long, Tamika. They gonna cut
I
that
was
part
just
off
like,
anyway.
you know what? I'm done. I just keep rewinding that part. I just keep. It's just like I heard it. I got to tell you, it's just like I heard it.
And that's a blessing. That is so great.
That is
So
amazing.
we want to thank our new artist that signed to MTR Sounds, Tamika. I want to thank Chastity for singing on the track and joining us this evening on Sunday Night Live in the city with your favorite hymn. After this break, I'm going to come back with my beautiful, and we're going to close out this show, okay? Thank you. Kendra Jones from K Vision Fashion Design and Stylist. Lady Ray from Lady Ray's Cuisine, Healthy Choice and Sweet Treat. Catrice from Cat's Crochet, handmade with love, customized crochet. Tia from Chef Tia's Cooking, delicious meal prep and catering. Rob from Humag Distribution for TV and video. And I would like to give a special thank you to the executive producer of the show from HB Visual Connections, my mother, Catrice Cornett. So if you're an entrepreneur or a small business, contact us today so you can advertise on Sunday Night Live in the city with your favorite hymn, Jermaine Jones. MTR Sounds Music Distribution, founded by independent artists for the independent artist. For more information, contact us at MTR Sounds 2020 on Facebook for a package customized just for your brand. Inbox Jermaine or Catrice today. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sunday Night Live in the city with your favorite hymn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my beautiful on because, at the end of every show, we do a recap and we talk about what's going on and what's coming up. So hi, beautiful. How was your day today, tonight on the show?
It was good. I'm excited for Tamika. I love her so much. We have our little weekly. We go bi-weekly. We go to brunch. And
I can feel, Mom, I can feel her energy through the, I can't wait. I'm signing her up as my life coach, y'all. And Tamika, I'm going to tell you, don't be telling my business because I come with some stuff.
I'm going to be cracking up. She laughing at you.
Tamika probably once I come on as her client, she can be like, I only can have one client, y'all. I can't take no more clients because I got Jermaine Jones as a client and I'm coaching him with his life and with everything he got going on. My calendar is booked. I'm booked and busy. Just like I say when I'm talking about the Lord. When people can't get through, I'm on the line. That's why y'all can't get through. Okay.
But yeah, I'm excited for her. I'm actually excited for Chastity too, because when I met Chastity, she just wasn't like, I can't do this. I don't want to do. Oh no. But I don't know. God has one of my gifts. I know one of the gifts that I have is assessing, bringing things out of people, like helping them to see who they really are in Christ and being that, not just telling them like some people walk up to you and say, you're a songwriter, and then they walk on. No, I'm gonna tell you what you are,
and I'm gonna put you in a position to become the best thing that God can make them to be with the gift that He has given them. Sometimes people don't even know they have it, and you find it in them. Mom, I'm gonna tell you something. By watching you and dealing with you over the years, I mean, it's been times we've been in choirs and churches, and you're like, I'm giving a solo to this person. I'm like, what in the no, not what in the world. This ain't a bad word. What in the hell? Mom, she can't sing. Give the song to this person, and I don't want to say to people because if anybody tuning in, they're going to know what I'm talking about. It's several people who I was like, I questioned you, but it wasn't. And when they sang the song, I'm talking about toward the church. It was requested, and I'm talking about people are requesting that they
had a church up. Yes, sir. because I listened to the Holy Spirit. That wasn't me. That was the Holy Spirit with
And
the.
that's what it had
And
to
I
be.
went
Because
to
if it was
school.
me and
You
we
know,
were partners at the time, I would be like, oh
but
no,
wait, I
hell
went to
no.
school. I learned music. I studied music. It's not like I just woke up one day and decided I was going to do music. I studied music. You know, I studied under Daddy. I studied in college. I took courses. So I understand how music really works. And so then on top of that, and then you got the anointing on my life to do that. You know what I mean? So when the Holy Spirit says this is who's supposed to do that, and with my training, I
It
know
works.
that they can.
And mom, it works. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, sometimes we just had an artist who sent us a track, and my mom's like, his voice isn't bad. I just don't like the song. I'm thinking like, Molly, using Danger, boys. His nickname should be Molly, and I'm not talking about Molly music, okay? Molly and Danger. But listen, she has this special type of, and she says the same thing about me. It's just, and that's why we have such a great balance for what I wanted to segue into. MTR Sound. We are launching our singing competition. Now, it's not too late. Submit your video, raise your mic singing competition. And the reason why this is an amazing project, if you are an independent artist, because you know MTR Sounds is a distribution label that was established by independent artists for the independent artists. So, with that being said, we have a heart for the independent artist. So, with this competition, there is no fee, there is no cost to submit, to win. There's no fee. It's free of charge to submit. You need to submit your video a cappella to our email addresses, inbox, website, and things of that nature. Once you submit your video, your fan base will need to come and view the video. So the video with the most views and the most traction will move on to the second round. The second round, you will be able to use an instrumental if you want to do it with a live band, if you play a keyboard, you have a guitar, whatever. The second round, the contestants that move on to the second round will be able to perform a snippet with their original song. Again, you must have all publishing, licensing, and own all copyrights to the song. That information will be researched prior to. If you do not own anything, you will not be able to compete because this is a distribution deal for the competition. So you need to be ready. The more ready you are, the better it is for you. So moving forward, the final round, the top three, there will be no losers. Everyone that makes it to the top three will win. So we'll have it it'll be a live performance. You'll perform your full song with a track only, no live band due to COVID and restrictions. You'll come with your track fully performance ready, and we'll have celebrity and entertainment and media, and we'll have some awesome judges there. We'll have a repass for the artists and the judges so you can mingle and get advice. But the first place prize, you get a year distribution deal with MTR Sounds through Sony Orchard. So that's a year. If you are all independent artists and you're ready to rock and roll, and you have artwork, you have visuals, and you have material, this would be the competition for you. If all you're missing is distribution, you have a year distribution deal with MTR Sounds. Second place, you get a single distribution deal. So the song that gets you to the finale, the song that you perform in the finale, we will distribute that song for you for the second place. For third place, you will get a one-on-one consultation with MTR Sounds executives, and you will also get artist development consultation, and we'll give you insight for the industry and things of that nature. So all three finalists will win something. I'm so excited for this competition.
Me too. Me too.
So what did I miss?
Nothing. The date.
I practiced. Y'all don't know. I practiced that. Listen, y'all don't know how much I practiced so I could give y'all that information just like that. So we're excited about that. We also are excited about my mom's new single. I keep talking about this. Beautiful. I mean, we were just on the radio. Y'all, I can't wait till she gets this video because I'm listening to it on my iPad and I'm on my one phone with my mom and I have my other phone out, and when I say it was the Five Heartbeats moment when their song was on the radio, my mom is screaming. I'm trying to record it so that I can give it to y'all, and she over there like, ah, and then she's like, oh, thank you, God. Ah, oh, thank you, God. So when she gets that video together, I can't wait to share that with y'all. But if you have not downloaded it, download it. This song is so refreshing. MTR Sounds has some amazing music coming out. It's uplifting. It is refreshing. It's where you need to be. If you're an independent artist and you're looking for distribution, MTR Sounds is where you need to be.
Yep.
If you have a music ministry, if you have a worship team, if you are an inspirational artist, not just gospel, not just Christian, if you're an inspirational artist, check out my mom's new single. Once y'all listen to it, I'm going to tell you, the way it'll bless your life, you will not be the same.
So thank you, Jermaine. That was awesome. I'm excited about the new single. Yes, we have been on the radio, Karen Rogers. We were the #2 pick on WIMG in Trenton with Karen Rogers. And I just love God. I love creating his music. I love actually the season that he has me in and the types of songs that he is downloading to me. I'm actually in the studio working on 3 different projects at one time, but we are like 10 minutes over. So we're not going to keep y'all. We're going to keep some stuff for next Sunday. And upcoming, we have Howard G is going to come on, and we're going to do a Father's Day special with him. He's a comedian from Baltimore, Maryland, and my cousin. And so he'll be our next guest in June. And like Jermaine said, the first Sunday in June, we will be live. We'll be coming live from David's tent at 7 p.m. And Jermaine will be ministering while I'll kind of like commentate behind the scenes and stuff. So I'll be your host on that Sunday while he's on the stage, if he don't call me up there to sing. But that's what we'll be doing on next Sunday. So if you guys are not at the park, then you can get to tune in at least when Jermaine is ministering. But if you are not busy, come out, like we said, June 4, 5, and 6, and you will not regret it. So we're not going to belabor the hour. But it was an exciting show tonight, and it was great.
Thank you so much, Tamika.
Thanks, Tamika.
Chastity. Thank you so much, beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone that tunes in to Sunday Night Live in the City with your favorite hymn and a little bit of my beautiful. Thank you so much. I love y'all. It will be you and me. To you and me, we can be together, girl. You and me together. It's you and me forever. Shavani, freestyle, Jermaine Jones. It's all about